Welcome to a guided visualization. These can be used to energize your day in a healthy way and provide a peaceful moment for you, as well as calming and resetting the nervous system. So get comfortable, lie down or recline, relax your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, and just wiggle your feet. Just kind of shake your body out a little bit. Take 2 inhales through the nose. 1 long exhale through the mouth. And close your eyes. As I walk through the entrance, the scent of fresh produce and flowers fill the air, instantly awakening my senses. It's a lively scene here of vendors, and I hear laughter fill the space, just creating this sense of energy and fun. It's a beautiful summer morning, and our local hometown farmers market is in full swing on this early Saturday morning. I have my coffee from the corner coffee shop, where they have a collection of flavored coffee I'd like to try. Since I don't make flavored coffee at home, I like to go to the corner coffee shop and get flavored coffee sometimes. And this morning, I decided on chocolate cherry. So I have my chocolate cherry coffee in my hand, and I'm ready to see what the local vendors have to offer this morning. The sun is out and the vendor booths line the parking lot. My footsteps against the pavement leading me into a vegetable stand. I see radiant red tomatoes and leafy greens. I see these most vivid, bright orange carrots and this dark purple eggplants. The produce looks amazing, and I can picture making all kinds of healthy dishes. I stop and admire the beautiful array of produce. I grab a little basket and I start to fill it with some of those red tomatoes, a bunch of fresh green beans. I see this beautiful yellow spaghetti squash, and it makes me think of making a spaghetti squash dinner with this. I haven't used one of these in a long time. And I find a basket of peaches, and they look perfectly ripe. I actually take one of the peaches and I pinch it between my fingers, and yes, they are ripe and yum. I cannot wait to enjoy a fresh, juicy peach later today. I stroll through the market. I just have a sense of happiness here today. The vendors with their wares and their warm smiles, sharing stories of their farms and the passion of their labor. The local syrup lady, which that's what she calls herself, has a booth, and there's a yellow and white awning protecting her and the syrup bottles from the sun. She tells me she has maple trees right outside of town, and she taps the syrup fresh and bottles them into these super cute little maple leaf shaped glass bottles. So fresh and sweet tasting as I sample the syrup from a little paper cup. Oh, this would be so good on my homemade blueberry pancakes, I tell her. And then I say, I'll take 2 bottles. And she smiles, and I can tell has a sense of pride and joy as she carefully packs up my 2 glass maple leaf bottles of fresh local syrup. A blend of flavors waft through the air, and I can smell freshly baked bread. It mingles with the scent of coffee, and I follow my nose to a quaint bakery booth where there's an array of loaves and pastries. I scan her table with all kinds of scones, fresh baked cookies, muffins, breads. Wow. And I decide to purchase an oat bran muffin, and this muffin has shredded carrots and zucchini in it. And she tells me she just made these healthy muffins this morning, and they are super fresh and moist, and I've never had a carrots and zucchini in it, so I thought I would try it. And I'm kind of hungry, so I decided to take a bite right here and now, since I have my coffee in my hand still. And with each bite, I savor it, and it's so moist and delicious, and I just can tell there's so much love and attention when she goes into creating all these goodies. Further along, there's local musicians. They're strumming their guitars and tapping their drums and just creating this wonderful musical backdrop to the market. And so I find a shaded bench, and I'm really feeling the rhythm of the music. I'm just bobbing my head. I'm smiling. It's a moment of pure joy, and there's just so much vibrancy to this community gathering this morning. I see reusable bags swinging from shoulders of fellow shoppers, and just conversations about supporting local farmers and vendors. Next up, as I'm walking along, I stop and I chat with a local woodworker, and I enter his decorated booth. I see wooden stools, cutting boards, and rustic floating shelves, all designed and built with love and care. He tells me how he picks out the wood and all the tools he uses in his workshop to craft these beautiful pieces. And they're stained and they have the perfect shine. I pick up and admire his cutting boards, and it's made with two-tone wood. So there's a light piece of wood, and then there's a dark piece of wood, and another light piece of wood. So it's almost like this striped, built-in stripes into these cutting boards. And I'm holding it, and this surface is so smooth and soft. It looks more like a decorative centerpiece than something I would actually cut vegetables on. So I decide to support his business. I purchase one, and I picture using it as a centerpiece and setting a bouquet of flowers on the center of it in my dining room table. And I smile at how lovely this is going to look. I meander around the remaining booths at the farmers market. The sun is getting warmer, and more people have flooded into the market, making it a very lively scene, lots of talking and laughter. As I'm leaving the market, I pass a food truck, and I notice a big white sign with yellow and black lettering stating fresh squeezed lemonade. And my mouth actually starts watering at the thought of fresh lemonade on this warm day. So I stop and I browse the menu printed on the side of the truck. And then I say, I'll take a medium lemonade. And after a few moments, he hands me an ice cold, clear cup of lemonade with fresh lemon slices floating on top. I take a long sip, and it is so refreshing and tarty, just like how I like it. It's not too sweet. The added lemon slices make it even more appealing and refreshing, just a nice touch to it. But super delicious and refreshing, and I take a couple more sips of this lemonade, just really savoring it. And I tell him he makes an excellent lemonade. And as I turn around, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 other people waiting in line to try his lemonade. So I kind of nod to the people in line, and I make my way. With my lemonade in hand, I have the fresh, brightly colored produce I bought, my new beautiful cutting board, and I have my bottles of maple syrup with me. And I walk slowly back to my car as I spend time thanking God for a beautiful, peaceful day. And I love coming to the farmers market, supporting these local vendors and farmers, and just being amongst my local community and neighbors. It's such a perfect summer Saturday morning activity, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And thank you for joining me today on this short visualization. I'm Mindset Coach Maria, And I recommend doing guided visualizations as a daily practice to help calm and relax the nervous system. If you're feeling stressed, you can even spend 5 minutes in quiet time with the visualization, prayer, and deep breathing to calm and reset. You can even do that multiple times a day as well. And I hope you return to my channel. And I want to leave you with Colossians 3:15. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful.